Or
Okie
out of the
dokie.
violence now.
No, only violence. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, where we last left off, y'all were in the cemetery. Yes. Yeah, right. So you guys were in the cemetery, and you had just dealt with that fucking eyesore. No pun intended. And
Ander 3000?
yes, Andrew 3000 and Smokey and the Bandits. So, if you guys have noticed, I've done some homework. So the map might look a little bit different than you remember it being.
Yes, we see certain things blocked off.
Yes. There has been some developments. Also, I actually had some time this week, now that the pod is out and launched, that I actually had time to go back and diddle some things in Roll20 like I wanted to. So, as you guys open the Mausoleum, I realize I don't have my notes open. As you open the Mausoleum, or go to open the Mausoleum, sorry, because you haven't actually decided who's going to open it. Y'all are busy arguing about that. As you realize that Ander is gone and his little smoky bandits are gone, there's a deep and thickly pervasive fog that begins to roll in at all the exits. You can feel this sense of cold, chill, and ominous dread enter the air. So what do you do? I believe we begin with Tits and Guns. You're up.
Tits and Guns says, I'm going to try and open the mausoleum door.
She is the strongest out of us.
So do you want to take the party with you, or do you wish to go up alone?
I guess I'll take the party with me. Apparently it's faster.
I think we should stick together.
Well, I didn't know if anybody else had wanted to check out exits. No? Okay, just stay together. That's probably wise. Alrighty. So, can you hit me with a strength test, please?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Ryan's designer skirt is gone. Shame.
Yes.
Succeeds the fucking strength roll.
Just barely.
Just, you're like, I got it! Grabs handle. Alrighty.
It's like one of those things where you go to pull, but you're weak from after the fight because I've shot my gun so many times. And I'm like,
no, it's the opposite. It's like she tried to pull, but it's a push.
It's a push. It's like, why isn't it coming, guys? Be like, it says push. Well, it's don't. To be fair, it wouldn't have been marked. So, to be fair to Lilith, she wouldn't know if it was push or pull. So, you give it a good old heave, and the door creaks open. It sounds like it hasn't been opened in a long time, but from the lack of dust, you see that can't possibly be true. You look in, and it is dark. Almost like a void, a veil, as if passing through into the entrance of the mausoleum would be passing into another world.
I wonder if that's going to be the case.
Christ. What do you guys want to do?
I don't have a light source.
Does no one have a light source? Have you guys eaten all of your lanterns already?
No, all I had was a candle that I was put out, and I never relit it.
I had matches, but I gave them to someone, and I should not be trusted around fire. So
correct.
Speaking of fire, though.
No. Fuck.
I mean, he is a light source. He sure is.
Yeah, I don't have a light source either.
Okay, well, gang.
I might have a flashlight lying around, but the fire thing is much more interesting.
Do you have a flashlight still?
No, he has a flashlight, but without batteries.
Oh, right.
0 batteries remaining, yep.
I stopped using them anyways because I have fire now, so...
Yeah, you do have fire hands now.
Want to try and light my candle?
You could probably... Is your candle still in your inventory, or was it melted out? Let me see.
No, I had the candle. I can't remember it got put out.
No, it's still...
something, but I still had the candle.
Yeah, it's still in your inventory. Oh, you have the werewolf tooth. That's where that went. That's where that went. I was like, did they pick that up? I sure fucking hope they did.
I did. I have it. But yeah, no. So I have the tooth. I have the candle. So if Rigby would be ever so kind to try and light it, but I'm gonna hold the candle at like arm's length, like this. And
Like this.
All right, I'm going full power.
Oh my god, it's just a candle!
Ricky!
Okay, I was gonna just let you roll a will test to see if you can, like, just ignite the hand and put it out, and then you can just... But, I mean, did you actually want to cast? I think it doesn't take a focus to cast it, but if you cast it, it will do 1d6 of fire damage to something. Then I'll have to then I'll have to make you roll to see what takes that damage. The candle, Kate, or the surrounding area. So, which would you prefer, Ryan?
Wait, my house changed.
What does it say for option?
Oh, yes! Something else happened in the fog. Don't know if everyone else observed that, but also you should be able to see everybody's bars now, and you should have different stats.
I can see bars.
I can see bars.
You should be able to see people's nameplates as well, but because you're all standing on top of each other, it might be hard to see.
Well, I see Lilith and Rigsby, but that's all.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
Because the layering on Roll20 is terrible.
Probably just because we're on top of them.
Alright, so the safer option to answer your question, Ryan, is just rolling your will to see if you can light up the fist and for a short time while Kate just boop the candle and it goes back out.
Okay.
Or you could full on cast it for mayhem.
This time I'll go safe.
This time.
Had enough fire mishaps.
Okay, so I need
so many fire mishaps?
I need a will roll from Ryan, and then I will need a oh shit, okay, so he's like, you need a light, no fucking problem, just whoosh. I got it.
Basically does like the lighter thing, and his thumb just has like a flame flicker up.
So I just need a quick strength roll, though I'm sure this will be pointless, from Lilith. Just to make sure you don't overshoot the quickness with which you do. Nope, you got this. That's... Of course, it's a strength roll. Tits and Guns has got it. So, you guys light the candle. Do you proceed into the mausoleum as your... That's actually Lilith's 2 action. So.
Dang, the statue has like glowing eyes now.
Well, the door is open to the mausoleum. You've lit the candle, and it does seem that the light shows you the entrance of a small corridor.
So, do we go back to the statue and try to see if there's anything else we can test out?
We already talked about this, Lynn, so no.
Okay.
I found it.
Look, Lynn, if you think you can sprint.
Nah, I can't.
Oh, I so wanted to watch you try.
Nope.
Does anyone have acrobatics?
Yes, Ryan.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Ryan. He can do his own stunts now.
He can do his own stunts now.
That's true. That is true.
I was prepared for this.
You were prepared. So you do have the possibility.
That's the only reason why Ryan
Yep.
took that skill. It's because he can say, I do my own stunts.
100%. So,
Not only can he do his own stunts, he also does it in designer skirts.
He doesn't have the designer skirt anymore, but the suit's still designer.
Well, if he needed a designer skirt.
Whose turn was it?
It's your turn now, because that was Kate's 2 actions, lighting the way into the mausoleum, showing that it is a large empty corridor, safe for entry, and opening the door.
There's a 3 there.
Oh, that's fucking Preston. Fucking 3.
I didn't put that there.
Fucking 3 that he made last time.
Okay, well, I take the party and I go inside.
Well, hold on. If you take the party and go inside, how is Ryan supposed to check the statue? This is the place where you guys should probably have a bit of a talkie-talk.
We already talked about... I asked if you wanted to go to the statue or the mausoleum, and we said the mausoleum.
So no one's going to check out... Okay. Into the mausoleum we go. Boop. There we go.
Ooh.
New map.
That was awesome.
You love to see it. You'll love to see it. So, you enter the mausoleum, and you find a well-lit corridor with an ominous statue at the end. Debris and jugs and barrels litter the room, and 4 doors underneath 4 lit arches are off to the sides. Yes, there are 8 stairs, but there are only 4 doors. Just to clear up confusion. I don't know why the map is like this. So, Clarice, one move was going in. You have one more move.
Just a minute, I'm trying to... Okay, my page just freaking...
Disappeared.
Everything disappeared and then everything reloaded.
Reload roll 20. It can be a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It is not.
Just trying to place the map somewhere I can see and not just see white.
Yeah. Oh, you probably zoomed in super far and then it cornered.
Yeah, that's what it did. I have François' new old mouse, so now I can actually do stuff.
Oh, you can scroll
New
and
old
stuff
mouse?
now. New mouse for Sky. Old
François
mouse
got
for
a
Frank.
new mouse, and I got his old mouse, which is a year old.
Oh, very new.
Okay, so do we go see the statue?
There are multiple areas where we could observe.
Yeah, there are multiple areas for y'all to go in here.
Yes, I'm asking you, the party, what you want to do, so I can take you with me to where you want to go.
I think we should look at the corners
decide
first.
where you want to go, and then we decide if we want to follow you.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go see, like, around the statue.
I'm all up for that.
Go ahead.
I like statues.
Apparently nobody liked the Mausoleum statue half as much of this as the statue.
How do you use the ruler thing again to see where far I can go? 15 or 20 feet?
Now you can, well, let me just check your stats.
Yeah, how big is this fucking mausoleum?
Big.
That's
Pretty
huge.
Big.
We need the tiny little things in it.
Yeah. Where the fuck is Clarice's stats? Yeah. I don't think you're making it there in one move. It's a lot of floor to cover.
I know. That's why I'm asking how...
20 for you.
Statue.
The only person who can move farther at the minute are Lilith and Rigby.
Because they're ahead of you.
No, because they can move 30.
Oh.
Because they spec'd that way.
Ah. Also because now Rigby can do his own stuff.
Acrobatics gives him a 10-foot boost on his range, and Kate is actually just spec'd strong as fuck. So
Dude, I just want my fucking thing to move there.
you have to move off the ruler. She's just like, got this. Doosh, 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 doosh. Can't stop, won't stop.
Why do I have 60 health?
Oh, wow. It took you guys a long time to realize that your stats have changed.
I noticed, like, when you're outside, I just mentioned, like, oh, that's
No, it's just because I had to touch myself. That's what she said, to actually see it.
You guys should actually be able to see your bars. Did I make an error on yours?
No, I can see
No,
that.
it's just because it's small.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm zoomed all the way the hell in so I can see you guys.
Yeah, if I do that, I don't see the map.
This
I
is...
have one computer screen. Half of it is for you guys, and half of it is for Roll20. Give me a fucking chance here.
That's what I'm doing too. But just...
Yeah, but you don't have a laptop screen.
No, I have a tanky gaming computer. That's the difference, I
There
think.
you go.
Okay, fair. Bon, yeah, no, everybody's got juicy new stats.
Dude,
Indeed,
I
we
have
do.
60 health.
I have 60
I
health
can
and
finally
100
live.
and 100 stamina. Not stamina. 100 sanity.
Yep.
Well, like, I know I'm like the wizard of the party, and I don't have health, but like seeing 60 health, like, I can live for more than a second.
I mean, the scaling was full round scaling, so everybody got scaled. Which
Yeah,
means
like,
monsters too.
Can you try not to kill me in one shot? Like, you just looked at me and like, bam, I'm dead.
I could theoretically try. You and Julie at the minute have similar stats.
Yep.
Being the cleric and the wizard, so...
We're the squishy ones.
You are the squishies. That's okay. Fucking Ryan and Kate are terrifying. So you're
Like,
good.
I mean,
Ryan-
Ryan's at 90. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's not his
Man,
his health
um,
stats that are terrifying. It's his other stats that are terrifying. Both of them with their roll d10 fucking moves, which, by the way, all your moves are stronger too. You're welcome.
Yay.
So,
But-
don't say I don't ever level you guys.
We never said that.
I
You
know.
said that to yourself.
I'm getting ahead of the curve. I'm being preemptive. Bon, you have moved. Were you taking everyone with you, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they don't want to.
Well, I didn't give them a choice. I've moved them all. I've moved them all. Nobody got a choice. Bon. It's Ryan's turn.
Wait. I had 2 moves, right?
Yeah, bringing everyone
So
in
20 feet
and walking.
twice.
No,
Oh, no.
you brought everyone in.
Fuck.
Da 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 da
I tried,
da.
guys.
Ryan, what do you want to do, buddy? This mausoleum is your oyster.
I want to go to the statue.
You want to just balls to the walls it to the statue? Just fucking sprint there? You can make it in one move.
I will make one move.
Just sprint. Like peace. And just fucking take off. Full on Nemo
Yeah,
energy.
because
I'm
you're
gonna
not-
touch the butt. Just fucking.
Right? Because you're not taking the party with you with that. You're just like,
Mm-mm.
nope.
Peace.
He just-
Imagine if he does, like, he just grab everyone and, like...
Just
tie them
cartwheels
to the
away. So, you. Just whoosh. So you are at this statue. What do you want to do?
touch it.
Not observe it, you want to touch it.
Yep.
I mean, that is observing it.
It's observing it with his hands.
Oh, fuck.
Roll an observation roll and a will save for me, please. Observation roll
Observation?
first.
Huh? Yeah, that was observation.
Okay, will save. So the number of successes will matter. And it was only one. Pity. Okay, so you run up
Pity.
you run up to this statue and you see this towering angelic looking figure, but something about it is not quite right. Its arm, well, I mean, you think it's an arm. It tapers to a weirdly fleshy point. That seems odd choice for an arm, and the face, well, I suppose you could call it a face. It's sunken in on one side, and the eye holes are particularly elongated, and the mouth looks, well, we won't talk about how the mouth looks. And as you reach out and touch this statue, you feel a pulsating through your hand. Not quite like touching an oven, not quite like touching a vibrating thing, but like a weird, warm pulse. And it shoots through the center of your hand, burning a little star-shaped mark into the center of your palm.
Well, Rigby is now cursed.
Those are your two actions, Julia.
Let's see. I actually want to go to the corner towards the right.
Go for
Would I
it.
have to move twice to do that?
I don't think so.
Okay, well then, I'm just gonna...
I'm
move
usually
myself
not
here, then?
overly anal about your distance, except for things that are extremely far away from you.
Okay, well, I mean, I was close enough.
Yeah.
And I will observe this corner first.
Hit me
And
with
not
that
touch it.
observation roll. Wise not to touch things. You can look, but you can't read. So you look around
I can
you.
look, but I can't read!
You look
That's
around
great.
you and you see a series of vases and jars and crates. Some a little bit smashed, a little bit opened. It looks like somebody's been rustling through this stuff, but it does still look like it's full of stuff. An eclectic mix of barrels and vases and crates and boxes. Like somebody haphazardly threw these all here. How odd.
Well, I did my 2 moves, but I
You
want
did
to now
indeed.
touch the things.
Well, that's a next turn's problem as we go see Preston in Toyland.
I'm not in Toyland anymore.
You're in the docks. That's true. You are no longer in Toyland. You
He's
are at
Toyland
the docks.
adjacent.
Where last we left Preston, he had somehow become a Ghostbuster. And sucked up, I believe it was Gregory, the random name generator shot out at me. Was it Gregory? Yeah. I think so. Gregory the Ghost. Let me...
Greg.
Was it... Yeah, no, Georgie. Georgie the Ghost. Georgie. So, you are now finding yourself empty in Georgie's cabin.
Mm-hmm. Did you add an NPC or something to kill me right over here with a nameplate?
Where's over here? I'm zoomed way too far in. Hold on a second. Hit me with that ping again. Don't worry about that.
I'm in this now.
Yeah, alright. So, you have 8 moves, so go forth.
Looks like there's another one. Boy 3 or something like that.
Just boy 3.
That's what this reads to me, the one on the bottom right.
Just boy 3. Not even good enough to be boy 1 or 2.
Probably boys,
Or
but
like Lost Boys.
Boy 3.
that's what it looked like. Alright, well, I'd like to check this building.
Alrighty, the door for that building is over here.
Here.
Oh, that's the dockside entrance. Yeah, I guess you could go that way. Lame. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fine. Do that.
There's a door here, right?
Yeah, this is where the door is, right here.
Yeah. So I'll go around there and open the door.
Okay, like, you went out this way, then down this way, then over here?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, you want to try the door?
Yep.
Hit me with that Actually, hold on. Do you have lock picking?
No,
No. I don't think
Now,
No, you don't.
I remember that you don't have it because we had this discussion last time.
That's true. If you had lock picking, you could bypass observation rolls for doors.
so. Yeah, I might use the ones on the top or the bottom of the screen.
Of what now?
Never mind. Just roll this. No, that's only 2. No, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no. Your observation's piss poor.
His boy. Yeah.
Because you're just like, I got this. I don't need to look at it. It's fine. Plot twist. I mean, it is fine. You did roll a success.
No,
So,
plot twist, Preston needs glasses.
yeah, well, you try the handle and it opens into a room. However, you get this horrible, wafting, terrible smell as you enter this room. Like an open sewer drain or a fish market in the summer.
Okay. One of those is a positive smell, so I'm gonna go inside.
oh, you know what you should describe the smell like? As in the smell of fish drying from dying from the salmon run.
That's weirdly specific, Lynn, but alright.
hmm
It's not really
That-
related.
That is a very potent, dry-smelling fish smell.
I don't know why you have an example for this. I'm vaguely alarmed, but go off.
Because it's Lynn.
I don't know.
Because I went to a salmon run.
I could never go near fish. I would literally die. So I don't.
Why would you literally die?
Because I'm allergic,
Because
dude.
he's allergic to it.
We've been over this.
That's true.
No idea how the fuck that would smell. It would smell like an instant death. That's how it would smell. It's like, this air sure tastes like anaphylactic shock to me. So, moving along. Preston, you're in the dank room now. It's dark in here.
Well, I got the flashlight, so
Do you have batteries left?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, the fishlight flashlight.
Yep.
Yep. Alrighty. So, just show me the direction you'd like to reveal, and I'll light that up for you.
Start over here. Oh no, what? Start with the left side, the big side of the building.
If the reveal tool will work.
Yes.
There we go. So, you turn to see a wall on your left, with a doorway blocked off just in case it's not obvious because it's kind of shitty here. Doorway's there. Blocked off by what looks like a poorly nailed to the frame board. Just some quickly tacked up planks across the doorway.
Okay, I'll flash the rest of the room just to make sure there's nothing in it. No enemies.
Roll a... hold on. Test your influence. Okay. Wait, was that...
That's a fail.
Yeah, that was a fail. As you turn your flashlight across the room, was that something that moved? In your peripheral vision, you could have sworn. No, but definitely not. As you look around the room, there's nothing here. But if there's nothing here, then what just moved?
Okay. Well, then I'll go try to rip this, what do you call it, off the wall.
That is on the... Actually, that's on the other side of the wall. It's... there. I couldn't make something small enough to depict it, but this is the door. Like, one square down. And there's just boards across it. That is a pipe on the other side of the wall.
Okay, well, can I peek through the slats, see if I see anything?
You can look through the slats, but you can't really see much. It is a darkened room. You wanted to flash your flashlight in there because you, are you keeping track of how many flashes that has? Because I am.
Oh, I was never told how many flashes it had.
No one ever thought to ask. I gave you guys a system with batteries that clearly train on some sort of a system, and no one ever asked how... Would you like to know?
I mean, the batteries show up randomly, they disappear randomly.
Okay.
Sometimes ghost batteries from the hat. No one's fucking thinking about science at this point. They work until you say, ooh, and then they fizzle out. And then I go find a fucking torch or I light something on fire.
Fine, I will continue not to explain how the batteries work, because apparently no one wants to know, to keep the mystique.
I have fire hands. I don't need...
Look, at this point I forgot. This started a year ago.
Yeah, let the battery be magic to me and you can tell me when I don't have one anymore.
Okie dokie.
Like, Ace, it's like real life. You don't know.
You don't know.
Don't know. The battery just goes when it goes.
Alright, so I'm looking in here through the slats.
Are you flashing in to see around the slats? Because there's no power in this building, Joey, so are you flashing the light to see, like, what you can see in between the wooden slats inside?
Yeah.
Okay. You light up a narrow strip, just enough to reveal what looks like a bathroom to you, but you can't be sure. There are sectioned off places. Is this a public bathroom? What is this? Hard to tell. You'll have to do something about those boards.
No, it smells like open sewer. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head over to the boys, and that's 4.
That is 4. Back to everyone else. We rejoin the main party in the Mausoleum. Lilith. What do you want to do?
Well, when Rigby touched the statue and he got branded, basically.
You did.
It's bad daddy, just like branding him.
Like, essentially what you guys saw was Ryan go, I got this, and then just chug off to the thing. They'd be like, hey guys, there's a big statue over here. Touch, and then, ah!
That's the thing.
And that's about it.
Is there any sign that Rigby would have alerted us to his distress?
I mean, he probably screamed. That would have hurt like a son of a bitch.
Did
If
he?
that is the case,
Or did he like it?
I don't know, Ryan. Your choice.
Let's see. Did I scream in agony or did I enjoy being branded and dominated?
I mean, both can happen.
True.
Oh boy.
Being as someone whose hands is on fire constantly, being burnt really doesn't matter to me.
He screamed,
Okay.
but not in pain. Like, it's like,
It's that exact
Yep.
noise.
So you guys hear that from across the room. All of you can hear that.
alright, so if that's the case, I'm gonna go see what the fuck is up with Rigby, because I'm curious.
Oh my god. 10 minutes in.
No, we're not.
We're 30 minutes in, man.
Oh my god. Okay. Go forth. You can clear this distance, no problem.
Go forth and observe your brother being branded.
I mean, it's after the fact. He's just gonna be standing there with a fucking thing. Remember, talking amongst yourselves is a free action.
Or rather, yelling across the room.
There's also that.
For me, it's like, are you okay?
And I'm like...
Accurate. Let me go check.
I'm just like, huh?
happening.
Julia's just like, wow, there are all these boxes. Wait a minute, was that a moan?
Was that Mom? What?
Now, the question is, so that happened when he touched it. Is there anything else around the statue that I can see of interest, or just basically what you described about the statue?
There's definitely other stuff around there, but he wanted the statue and he wanted to touch it, so you're welcome to roll observation to learn the other things.
That's what I would like to do.
Would you like to do it while touching it?
No,
I don't recommend it.
Alright, suit yourself.
So let me find out some stuff.
Alright. Oh, wow. Critical success. So you look around the base of the statue and you notice more of these weird vases, maybe urns, that litter the room. They're full of different powders, of different colors, and the smell coming off of it is... Ooh, it's hard to describe. Like you dropped a whole spice rack. It's a lot.
Ooh.
The statue itself, as described, you see the same thing Rigby did. But you also see a faint outline, like, you know, when a rock gets slightly moist in the sun and it's slightly darker in that place, you can see that sort of an outline where Rigby's hand was.
So, like, the statue peed itself? Like in the shape of Rigby's hand?
Shape of his hand.
That's concerning.
If that stone is moist and then he heats it up with fire, it'll explode.
Ooh.
Everything about this has been concerning. Everything.
Well, I mean, I don't think we should do that.
My answer here is that if that is happening, at least let me get out of the blast radius first.
Well, you moved and you checked on the statue.
Yep.
Were you gonna check on him? Or ask him what happened at all? Because you guys didn't see what happened. You don't know.
It's a free action, but you're just not gonna.
I ask, are you okay? No fucking answer.
I don't know, Rigby's not exactly forthcoming with his information.
Did you answer Clarice about being okay or not, Ryan?
Oh, I did not. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
See? Don't worry about it.
I was distracted by other people running to the statue.
Okay, that's
There
fair.
you go.
Also, the echo in this place must be intense, right?
You'd
Well, it's a
think, but
mausoleum.
surprisingly, there's not.
There's no echo?
There's no echo.
Well, anyway, it's my
No,
turn, and I'm gonna use I Got a Feeling.
Ah, finally, the brain cell.
I also got a feeling, if you know what I mean.
The statue knows what you mean.
Wow.
The edges know what you mean. The werewolves know what you mean. Everyone knows.
Alrighty, so you're using your I Got a Feeling. That'll be 1 focus point. I do believe everybody's focus should be back to normal. I can't seem to get anyone but Preston's focus to show above their character. I don't know why. I've pushed all the buttons.
My blue one.
Green.
No, focus is the green. Blue is a sanity.
Okay, then I have 2.
Did I not refill you? That's a weird
I
question.
don't know. I have 2.
Oh, you used some in the fight, yeah, but everybody leveled up, so you should be back to 5. Let me just fix that for you.
And I also need to be back at
Well,
1 because I'm at 4.
I
Put
will
it at
fix that
4
for you
then.
as well, because obviously you guys leveled up in between. Not 58! Oh my god! Kate does
Yes,
not need that
58.
kind of power.
What do you mean? Of course she does.
58. Christ. No. She does not.
I'd love to have 58. That would be...
Christ.
Can I have 58?
No one gets 58. You
Aw.
may, however, use
Fav-
one of your 5.
Favoritism.
No one gets it. How's that favoritism?
Of course, you do it for Kate on the slide, but doesn't tell her.
Okay, historically, though, if we're talking favoritism and me DMing, why on earth was it not Ryan with the secretly 100?
Because Ryan has all the luck in the world. He doesn't need your favoritism.
I know he doesn't.
He literally has the favor of the universe.
He does.
He has the favor of the gods.
He does. And in that universe,
the universe made it so that I happened to give him fire powers.
I don't know how that happened. I still don't know how that happened to this day. One campaign, I swear to God, I'm just gonna lock off fire for everyone, and Ryan's still gonna get it.
Yes.
And then the sun's gonna go out and everybody dies.
He'll just replace it somehow. Okay, so you used your I got a feeling. Did you actually spend your one? Alrighty.
Yes.
So
I know what it feels.
hit me with that D20 roll so I can know just how much you're feeling.
What is it? 20.
She's not feeling much.
Oh boy.
Hey, I tried, okay? I used my brain cell. I didn't say my brain cell worked a lot.
You reach out to try and commune with the spirit world, and you concentrate really hard, but it feels like something is getting in the way of the signal. But what you can tell is there is a mysterious force, an ominous force, an uncomfortable cold. It tastes like death. It tastes an awful lot like death. And it is coming from this door.
Great. I tell them that, and I tell them to stay away from it, because I don't know if they have the brain cell to actually listen.
Oh yes, historically that's gone very well.
The answer is, whoops. Too late.
There you go.
Well, not yet too late. You guys haven't gone there yet. Oh, there's a mysterious force there.
I drew a skull.
Oh no, it's a skull. It's a skull.
It's not a good one, but it is what it is. That's what you get to fuck up to complain. Alright. You have a secondary move, Clarice. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna let, like, the bone do their thing and touching their stuff. And I'm gonna keep an eye on, like, the other dum-dum.
So you're gonna go walk over to where Julia is?
Yeah.
Okay. It's best to let Kate and Ryan do whatever they're gonna do, because they're gonna do it whether you let them or not.
Well, I'm thinking if they get hit,
Oh,
Jack
yeah.
can actually survive stuff. Julie cannot.
That's true.
Thank you for
If
your
either of them does
consideration.
something stupid, the other's probably able to survive it, but you two should probably be far away from there when it happens.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I haven't done anything stupid this entire
Shenanigans.
campaign. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not, Ryan. It's been oops all bangers for you. I mean, it kind of has, to be H, but... alright, bud. It is actually your turn. You're
You
up
don't like
next.
my methods, but you like my results.
You can't lie. You ain't wrong. Alright, bud. Now that you've been branded, and you have a nice little star-shaped hole in your hand, what
It's
do
a
you...
hole?
Which
Well, I mean,
hand
it's a
was
brand.
branded?
Which hand did you touch it with? I'll let you just...
Is it
Left.
your...
I think the bigger question is which hand do you touch it with?
Because I want to touch it with the other one to see if it gets the same shape or something else.
Jesus! Really?
A different shape might be significant.
Oh, God!
Level of chaos. Bring it.
I mean, he was right about that. I may not like you, Methods. Fucking fine. Roll an observation roll for me and touch it again.
Do
Actually,
it,
you know what?
do
Don't.
it.
Don't.
Oh no!
You knew
Oh
it.
no!
Let's
Oh
backpedal all that.
You're lucky I don't want you to do that. I want you to do something worse. I want you to roll a will save for me, so the number of successes is going to matter.
no!
2 successes.
2 successes out of 3. The minimum was 2. Alright, fine. Fine. Be that way.
Again, he's so fucking lucky. He doesn't need you.
He clearly doesn't. So you reach out and touch the statue. Do you tell Lilith what you're going to do before you do this? Because it will matter.
Yes, we're a team.
Okay.
Other
So
than the statue, stand back.
you reach out and touch it. Lilith, you're gonna want to take that reactionary action and step back.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Get behind him.
I'll give you a maximum of 15 feet. So it's half your normal move, ish.
Well, I mean, I'll here. I still want to see what's going on.
She just want to see him crash and burn.
It's just like I'm gonna stay with.
I just jump back a little bit.
So you touch the first time with your left hand, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you bring up your right hand and just onto the statue. As you do this, you guys hear a rumbling. The entire ground starts to shake. A gear-grinding, stone-mashing sound starts happening. You're like, oh shit, oh shit. All of a sudden, you hear a piercing sound, like a sharp metal arrow skirting across stone, and a pierce mark comes straight through your hand and out the other side of your right hand. As you lift your hand away, you see impaled through your hand a odd, cylindrical, spiky object.
See, so basically he's been impaled.
Impaled, yes.
All right.
Again, I'm gonna ask it.
By the way, this hurts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How did you sound on this one?
I mean, this one actually hurts, so...
I don't
I'm
know
definitely
this.
screaming this one, which
I don't know what he's into.
So definitely screaming this time. So this time, you guys hear Rigby turn around to Lilith and go, step back, I'm touching the statue. Lilith go, whoop, take a step back, and then all of a sudden, the ground starts shaking, so you guys would have had to, like, brace yourselves, kind of grab onto the railing there beside you, or the wall adjacent as things shake, presumably look around a bit, and then all you hear is Rigby screaming, and look over, and there is a cylinder, a spiky cylinder, about yay width of cylinder, full of barbed spikes through the center of his right hand.
How is this the true success one? What the fuck?
Yeah, this was the to success one.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
So
Somehow.
You were going to lose the hand.
And then what?
well, that's
I
not
would
good.
ask- Like, technically, I would ask, what did you do? But I did hear.
You heard what he did.
Yeah, we heard what he was just gonna do.
So I'm like, fucking child.
Looks like you're going to need a healer.
I am right here.
So
Well,
that's...
that's not good, Rigby.
If I'm
So
gonna heal you or not, I'm not sure yet.
that was actually only your one action, because you just reached out and immediately touched that again without
True.
moving. So...
He had the moment right. He did the first one. He's like inspecting his hand. I come up, see what's going on, and he just goes,
He's like, you're gonna want to move. Just... So, yup.
"That's the scientific method I can get behind."
Christ. Well, Ryan,
Pull this thing out from, like.
you
out
want
of
to
the-
pull it out?
Oh
You
no!
want to bleed out of your hand, man?
I'll like.
Don't touch
Don't
it.
do it.
I'm right here.
I'm sure he'll heal me before I die of blood loss.
You gonna pull it out?
Okay, I won't pull it out.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to pull out, Ryan.
I mean, can you pull out though? You said it's barbed. Right?
It's barbed. I mean, he can pull it out, but he's gonna regret that shit.
Yeah.
Look at cats.
Will I though?
How,
No.
how fond are you of your right hand? Yeah.
I don't know, I use my left more anyways.
Maybe your hand just lives there now.
It's not barbed
Again.
to the statue for
Hello.
context. It came out and it's in his
Hello.
hand.
I'm still right
It's
here.
not like stuck to the statue. The
If
thing
you
is just
need
stuck in
help.
him.
Yeah. You maybe walk over to Clarice. Just
Yeah.
maybe do that.
Oh. Suppose.
It's less fun. Let's go see the black lady.
Less fun than bleeding to death. Christ, you had to put it that way.
Yes.
At least he can cauterize it himself.
I don't know how to move myself, but move me.
Okay, I got
Wait, I
you.
moved somehow. Okay,
I think it just glitched.
He's just like touch shift C.
Just like shit. Just Ryan, fuck. Hand bleeding slowly, like shit.
Hand bleeding in the air, like Clarice!
I'll also give you a reactionary reaction, Lilith, because you saw this happen.
I mean...
So you have a 1 free action, essentially. So you can either back the fuck up from the statue, or go see Ryan, or maybe go somewhere else. It's a free
Go touch it.
action.
You know, don't touch the statue again. That would be bad.
Same time.
Both at the same time.
Maybe you'll have a different reaction!
You know, I mean, if only if only we had a detective who could investigate things.
I know. I'm just laughing at some stupid thoughts.
But I mean, obviously you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Well, I mean...
It would be helpful.
Just Lynn laughs so hard, falls out of frame.
I mean...
Oh no, I'm in my kitchen now.
That's a far fall.
I mean, yeah, being a detective might be a good idea.
For once.
Look, my character might not be a sober character, so her questions are actionable.
See? Proof right there. Oh my god. That was too painfully on point.
It also was not on purpose.
And it just makes it even better. Okay, what are you doing?
Guys, what do detectives do?
I don't know. You're not one.
I've already moved the statue at this point. Like,
You have a skill.
Accurate. Well, you could investigate. So you have your proficiency in investigation. So if you chose to use your focus skill on the case, I would allow you to investigate Ryan's hand and see if that has any useful use pertaining to the statue or the room around you. But it'll cost you
any
1 focus.
useful use.
Yeah, but it will cost you 1 focus.
I can do that.
Okay, so mosey on over to Ryan, and for 1 focus, so you grab his hand, kind of like, here, let me fucking see what you've done. You look at the thing, and you see...
I'm not a nurse, but...
I'm just imagining, like, Ribby going, like, Clarice, look at my hand! Clarice is about to take his hand to, like, see what was the damages, and then Lilith's just like, give me your hand first, I need to check something.
Important detective business. Just take hand.
No, I need to look at
again. I have to point out that I'm the black woman of the party. How does this make me feel?
Not great, honestly.
Don't touch.
The 1920s were a bad time for you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, don't touch him. Soil him, my poor baby.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, you're all pretty good friends, so I guess not. But also,
Who are you to tell me who my friends are?
As close to friends as Lilith gets. These are the longest acquaintances you've had.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, since leaving the Force, obviously. She has left the Force. We've established this.
Yeah, we've established this, but we don't know the circumstances yet.
Yeah.
True.
To be determined. So you pick up Ryan's hand, and it's, honestly, at this point, the center of it is more cylinder than hand. He can't bend his fingers. He's dripping blood. It's a hot mess. He can still move his thumb, but not his fingers, so that's not great in all things. So you see that the cylinder has a half-moon shape, like it was definitely made to fit into something. The barbs, upon closer inspection, definitely sharp enough to go through a human hand, but look much more like they belong inside of a locking mechanism. It definitely feels like this goes somewhere. It's just about finding where this goes, and safely extracting it from Ryan.
Or just leave it there forever.
No, I
Or just use his hand as the thing to push
Just give me this. I mean, one would presume you need the whole piece, and his hand is kind of in the way of part of that.
We
We should probably take it out of his hand and then heal his hand.
So, That brings us to Clarice.
No.
Yes, you're after Rigby. That was a reactionary action for Lilith.
Oh,
Lilith's turn
yeah.
passed beforehand.
Sorry.
I know, it was confusing. Ryan touched the butt again.
Well, I have to heal the dum-dum, so...
So, what are you going to do to heal? You have a few options. I guess good vibes only. You actually don't have a few options?
Yeah, I just had that.
Oh, this whole time, I assumed that you would gain a second healing skill, but every time you literally haven't?
No,
Nope.
you did not give me one.
No, well, to be fair, I roll based on what stat you choose, and then that number from my drop-down list is what skill you get. So, I am also not in control of what you get.
No one's in control.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate for this campaign, TBH.
So yeah, that.
So,
I have to heal him because
hit
you
me
know,
with that
he's
will
been a
roll.
dum-dum.
I need to see if you even succeed that.
Oh
Well.
boy.
Oh,
Yes,
you do.
He
You
does.
do. So, you successfully heal that, and... So, Clarice grabs it, picks up her crystal in their other hand, and just holds it for a second, and you see the cylinder slowly push its way out of Rigby's hand, and his hand re-knit back together behind it. It's fucking gross, but it sure does work. And Rigby gains, boom,
Fuck,
spike
please.
cylinder. So, but, Rigby, if you would
And
be a deer...
As I do that,
Hmm.
as I do it, I look Rigby right in the eye, and I'm like, "Don't touch stuff."
I still have 2 feet to touch things with, so...
I have 2 feet to touch things with. Rigby, roll a strength saving throw for me, please. I need to see how much of your dexterity in this hand you're getting back. Fucking 4-leaf clover, man. Well, apparently Ryan's ass clover has come in clutch again because you have succeeded that roll. I really wanted to make that so that way you don't have an ongoing possibility of your right-handed things failing, but no, I guess you're fucking fine.
Ace, look!
No,
Turtle! God, I love him so much. Look at him,
And
he's so
also, he has
precious.
green eyes.
I love him so much. Oh my god. Just
So now-
yeet. Turtles! Hell yes.
One for Kate and one for Ace.
Yay, turtles.
Turtles.
And then, because now I can actually show you on a good camera.
Oh my
Squid.
god, it's so cute!
Look at him, tiny baby Cthulhu.
Oh my god, and those giant eyes!
He's
know,
all
right?
eyes. He's all eyes.
He's all
All
eyes.
eyes!
It's like Finding Dory.
It's legit, he's all eyes. Julia.
Well, that was quite a commotion of things happening.
It was. That was quite a commotion.
We don't know where this spiked cylinder goes, and we didn't observe anything. Well, the
I love
two
him.
people. One was trying to touch the statue continuously, assaulting it, and it defended itself.
To be fair, actually, you've had the least agency since we walked in the mausoleum. Sky's been
because I
healing
only-
people, protecting people. Both Kate and Ryan have been sorting the statue, and you were like, wow, these sure are some boxes.
Again. Again, the
I'm looking for
character is
things.
so oblivious.
Yeah. Julia's
I'm
character is
wondering, like-
magnificently just, boo.
I still have my theory that, like, her character is, well, you know, she didn't have a PhD, she just found a piece of paper and says, I'm a doctor now.
I mean, cannot confirm or deny. So what is Julia's doing? This is all happening behind you, mind?
I mean, I'm still hearing everything.
Yeah,
And
I don't
turned
know.
around when I turned around when I heard Rigby scream.
Okay,
since
that's
I didn't
fair.
See it.
That is fair. But you are still fast with all these things. Are you gonna inspect them, or?
I kind of do want to rummage through them to see if I can find anything.
She's
interesting.
like, fuck everyone.
I mean, someone has to do something that doesn't involve bodily harm.
Yeah, like I'm
Alright.
trying to see if we can get stuff to like figure things out here.
There's also 4 doors. No one was compelled in any way to touch the doors.
I just pointed to a door that's ominous, so...
Well, you know, there are 3 other doors.
Also, we had bodily harm happening very quickly. Give us a moment.
You should be used to it by now.
My action are actually reaction to what my party's doing.
I mean, that's par for the course, honestly. Julia, what are you doing?
I'm rummaging through the stack of boxes and things.
Hit me with an observation.
To see if I can find anything interesting. Ooh!
Oh my fucking god.
For once, she can see.
So
wait, did she,
that confirms
did she find
that
a pair of glasses?
No, her character canonically is wearing glasses. That actually confirms that it's not her inability to see, it's literally just her inability to read.
I just have no reading ability.
Oh, so this is written in simple text.
It's boxes, so there's not even writing.
Yeah.
So none of these crates and stuff are labeled. You start rummaging around through them while everyone's attending to Ryan's hand. They're all very distracted by what's going on, but you see this as an opportunity to get a little bit of a time to rummage through these things before anyone does anything foolish. So, as you start checking through the crates, you find different thicknesses of sand, different colored sands, and it looks like there are a few empty jars here that could make this sand portable, if you so wish to take it with you. There's some pink sand, some purple sand, some green sand, and some blue sand.
If the hoarder so wishes to take all the things.
Like, you're telling me if I can take them, like, and I'm just like, I'm gonna take them.
Wait, think about it for a second, because you did anchor something that you're gonna put it in it.
I don't know that I angered it, do I?
You fucking
like, I know
metagame. I mean, metagame. You made
I know that.
But Julia, no. Julia has no idea.
Yeah,
Julia's
Julia
blissfully oblivious, like always.
Julia's just like, ooh, thanks.
But I mean, these jars look important, and these sands were in different urns. There's also a crate that looks like it needs a little bit of elbow grease to open.
Okay, is taking the sand an action?
I suppose, like, looting the area would be, I suppose.
Okay, so to open the crate that needs a bit of elbow grease, that's another action.
Yeah, like, opening the crate would be an action, but if you want to loot the area as a reaction to your observation roll, you can do that without it being an action.
Instead of wasting your roll into seeing if you have enough strength to open it.
I don't have any strength. I will tell Lilith that I see that there's one crate here that looks like it can be, well, needs a bit more strength than I have to open.
Wise.
And I will loot the sand and jars.
Okay, so you will gain the sand and jars and tell Lilith in story while I write this down.
Hey Lilith, there's a box here that needs help opening.
I guess I could lift.
I mean, if you wanna.
Gently flexes. I mean, I guess I could.
Just like.
Just cue the Animal Crossing flexes.
Yes, exactly.
Flex animation.
Just the Animal Crossing flex, like.
Yes. Perfection. And Clarice, you have not Clarice. It's not your turn. Never mind. Julia, you have one other action. Since you've decided you're going to let someone strong enough to open the box. And then it's back to Preston.
You know what? Since you keep mentioning the doors, I will go to one.
Don't
I'll go to this one here.
Which one here?
The one that's, like, here.
Ah, okay. So you step up to that door, and just as you do that, while informing apparently no one and slipping past everyone, because they are otherwise,
they're all looking at Rigsby's hand.
Yeah, exactly. So while Julia runs off by herself without telling anybody that she did that, we'll rejoin Preston in the docks.
I'm not that far away from them.
They are not paying attention to you. So, I see why you can see the word boy. Yeah, that was a boo-boo on my part.
Just boy.
If I just pull that back. There you go. Nothing. Now you don't say anything.
I'm gonna knock on the door of this empty
of this empty, definitely empty building.
Completely empty, yes.
No, I'm gonna try and open the door, same as always.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna whoop. So, you
you
want to hit me with an observation roll to see if that door is unlocked. And it is. You open the door, and you enter a small, pervasively fishy-smelling room. Like, it is overwhelming. Overwhelming, the scent.
It is the smell of at least a couple of 100 fish drying in the sun, having died.
Thank you for that vivid, terrible visual. Yep.
Why do you do that?
Lynn needs you to know the terrible scent. She wants to paint you a
stuff.
beautiful picture. So, inside the room, you see a bunch of things tarped over. You can't quite make out what they are, but they're a bit small and cylindrical.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna flash the light around this whole area and see what I can see before I start looting.
Oh, you don't have to. You can. It's lit pretty well from the dockside. Sorry, it didn't reveal fully. Hold on. There you go. You can see pretty clearly.
So this is not part of the room?
No. There, you see the area with the tarps, and you see over here a small hole in a wall about the size of your thumb.
Yeah, alright.
About the size of his thumb again.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna check the tarps, what's under them.
Okay, I need you to roll a will saving roll for me. Oh, that was a fail, wasn't it?
No good.
He's no good. You open the tarp and immediately gag. You back up violently, bashing your back against the wall as you unveil what looks like the half-eaten corpse of possibly multiple small, either adults and or, well, you hope it was adults, possibly children, rolled
Most
up in
likely
bundles.
children.
And the smell, that's what's giving off the smell of fishy rot. And you will take some sanity damage from this. Why the fuck do you have 900? Who the fuck?
Over 9,000.
Goodness gravy.
What is that sound, Lynn?
Oh, sorry.
Boom. And you
Sorry,
will take...
continue.
Sorry, keeps going. And you will take some sanity damage from that. Boom. There
Well,
you
yeah,
go.
I just took like fucking 9,000 sanity damage.
I mean, you took 20 from the 90 you were supposed to have. So, yeah, that was a lot. You're very shaken right now. And I need you to roll a d4, because I need to see if you will have a fear effect.
I will not. Damn. Not good.
You will have a fear effect from this. Let's see what you get.
I'm afraid of tarps.
Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious?
Not children's bones, but tarps.
But tarps, that's the takeaway. Okay. For the next combat, you will have a fear of interacting with the unknown, so you will not have initiative going into your next fight, regardless of whether or not you should have initiative going into your next fight. So bear that in mind. You are
Not
very
great, but not terrible.
Not the worst. It could be worse. So you're very shaken by this, and now very hesitant to investigate.
Okay. So that's under one tarp or all the tarps? It's just corpses?
Depends. Did you want to pull all the tarps, or just that one that you walked over to?
All the tarps.
Okay, well...
But now I'm prepared. I assume that they're corpses.
You assume that it's a corpse, but that doesn't make you any less shaken, because you do have fear right now. So you're going...
But I'm saying if I pull off another tarp, I'm assuming it's corpses. How scared can you be? Unless
I mean,
that's something... worse than corpses under there.
You would still.
I mean, there could be.
You'd still have to do a will saving roll because you are afraid. You failed your D4 roll. So
right, I'm not gonna check under the tarps then. So when I was walking up to this building, did I notice another door?
Yeah. You came up from which direction? Where the fuck are you vis-a-vis where you were? That is why I wish the snap path worked. I don't know how to make that work. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's not how you do it. There's like a way to make snap path work where you show you walked here and then you walked here and you walked here, but the line stays. I don't remember how to do that. Gonna have to ask my buddy Brian how to do that. But yeah, so there's a door here. You would have noticed it because you came from this ways across.
So I'll go back. That's 3, and I'll check that door.
Okay, hit me with an observation roll. Oh my god, you smashed it. So as you go to open the door, you hear a rustling, and you're hesitant. Because you are scared, you're now being very cautious. And you do hear that there is a rustling and a weird breathing noise coming from the other side of the door.
It's a gremlin.
Well, I mean, whatever it is eats people and children, right?
Oh boy.
But the door's open, right?
I mean, it's unlocked, not open. It is closed.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's 4.
There's a breathy boy behind there. He sure is breathy. Mausoleum.
Just hold the door shut and, like, fart into the thumb hole until it dies.
I hope you've eaten a lot of beans then, Press. I haven't seen you eat no one's eaten in hours.
I've had a bun.
I think we've all had at least one bun.
Yeah, you've had a bun. I don't even know if anyone has buns left in their inventory, actually. So we rejoin Lilith, standing not far from the boxes that Julia mentioned. I don't know if you want to notice that
open.
I don't know if you want to notice that Julia's gone or not.
No, she yelled at me to open box, so I'm gonna go open box.
Okie dokie. So the box is over yonder.
Box.
I'm gonna need a strength roll for you for that box.
Whoa.
Ooh, why did it beep? That was so weird. Okay, well, you had enough strength to open that box.
Barely.
Just barely. You were like, oh fuck, this actually is a heavy box. It's a good thing Julia didn't try it.
But this is the truth. We just came out of an encounter and somehow my body is still weak.
That's what it is. You're very tired from before. Even though we all leveled up and healed back to full, you're still somehow very tired. So you lift this lid, and inside the box, you see broken shards of metal, like manacles and handcuffs, all broken up. Just a collection of these. But there looks like there's something wedged underneath them all. If you could just get your hand in there.
I start ruffling. I'm going to dig into the box.
Start ruffling.
Yeah.
Alright, hit me with
Delicately, mind you. Delicately.
Delicately.
Like, where you, like, move pieces one by one. I'm not just gonna...
She doesn't just, like, growl like that.
Just stick my hand in there and move stuff.
Okay, so I will let you roll observation with advantage, because that sounds like you're using your investigation proficiency, and we love to see people actually using their proficiencies. So roll again, and you'll keep the better of the two rolls.
Yeah,
which was the first one.
I was going to say, the first one didn't roll correctly.
Okay, well, the first one had a success in it, even though it didn't roll correctly, and the second one was a failure. So, do you want to re-roll to see if you even succeed better, or do you want to keep the first one regardless?
I'll just keep the first success.
Why are we behind you, Lynn?
You're there for a moment.
It's a different view, I like it.
We're just changing viewpoints.
Show me your butt.
We get an elbow view. We get an elbow view. A saucy bit of elbow. It is the 20s, so that is a saucy bit of elbow. So you are rifling through those, and good thing, too, that you were going slowly and paying attention, because you see that there's some uncapped hypodermic needles near the bottom, and that could have been a bit of a sticky situation had you just put your hand in there recklessly. But you see those, deftly, like the detective you are, and you just kind of, ew, and you just reach your hand in there, and you find a thick brass key.
Ooh. You're gonna look at my ceiling for a bit.
Is this just like multi-fucking angles? Lynn's up in the production value right now. Gotta switch those camera angles. So you get a thick brass key. After Lilith is Clarice.
Okay.
I gotta give you guys, like, entertainment here.
Fair.
What do I do?
I don't know. If you need time to think on it, you can always pass. Or you can follow Julia to the room, or go see another room.
Well, I didn't go into the room. I was just at the front of the door.
Yeah, you haven't checked the door yet. You could go and
to check the door.
You could go and check the door, saving Julia the ability to just go right in.
Doors, let me know if there's a keyhole.
Yes, because there is a thick brass key.
I think your keyhole will be used for, like, skull nut skull thing.
Look, I just want to stick my key in the hole, okay?
I knew you would say that.
It had to go there. Of course it did.
Let me...
He didn't stick his key in the hole, he just stuck his hand in
Well, the
the
key got
thing.
stuck into the hole. Also,
Let me follow the dum-dum that's going by herself, even though she has no life and no ability
I
to
wasn't
defend
going
herself.
by myself. I was just...
100% went by yourself. As I stated, you didn't tell anyone, hey, I'm gonna go check that door. You were just like, bye.
They couldn't see me!
They can't see you. They were busy looking at Ryan, who's bleeding, and reforming his flesh.
I'm looking at Ryan like, that take cares of it, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go see Julia now, make sure she doesn't die.
Just Clarice, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Just the whole fucking map. Bon. That's one action. You have another action. Did you want to investigate the door, or
Sure.
do feeling, or what do you want to do? Just an observation roll?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use my skill for that.
Okay. Observe me that door. Ah, you succeed.
One success.
You see a large door in front of you, thick oaken wood, with metal bands across it, and what looks to be a keyhole.
Oh.
With one of those circle pull handles.
I don't know if it's for yours.
But it does have a keyhole. That's your two
That's my
actions.
action.
Rigby,
Hi.
what do you got, bud?
So, now that your hand is reformed...
You're welcome.
And somehow fucking fine.
Yeah.
what
No,
about
there's in the office.
Impervious to damage, I see. So what are you gonna do? Please tell me. Please tell me it's not immediately touching the statue again, I swear to fucking God.
Mikey?
No,
It's
Ryan.
setting the statue on fire, a valid answer.
You want to light it on fire? Is that what you just said to me?
It tried to fight me.
You touched it! The first time, it clearly was like, I do not like being touched. And you're like, what if I touched you with my other hand, though? Like, that is what happened.
Ryan's like one of those college rich racists. No, rapists.
Oh my, that wasn't better.
I mean, that's not better.
I love how you amended that like it was going to be better, but then it just
I was
fucking
like,
wasn't.
Oh my bad, I meant racist.
Yeah, and you're like, what? I don't like either of these options.
He's like talking to the statue. Maybe you didn't understand me.
Oh my
Okay?
God.
I just want to touch you.
I just want to, like, touch you, and even if you don't like it, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Does that
My
make the
pleasure,
statue a
Paul.
strong, independent woman who fought back? Because I love that
Yeah.
for her, but at the same time, Ryan, can you please not die?
I mean, I'm fine, aren't I?
Whose fault is
Oh
that?
my
Because it ain't
God.
yours.
Okay, before before anything, I just like know that Rigsby is concocting something.
That doesn't even take a skill. That's just the obvious.
I turned
You
around,
think
I
I'm
lock
gonna
eyes
take
with
this
him, and
statue
I.
thing lying down? We should be investigating this more.
Oh my god! No!
No! Rigby!
I'm locking eyes with Rigsby, and I'm like,
Lynn.
don't,
Just blew the
don't,
levels.
What?
down.
Oh, sorry.
Lynn.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Can I
My
go here too,
speakers
please?
like did that thing when you max them out and they go.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's clipping.
Well, now I know what it's called.
Lynn broke all the sound levels. All right, Ryan. What do you? Where did you go? I looked away from you for a second. Oh, you're going to the. Why are you determined to die today?
I see scuffling. I'm curious.
Roll observation.
I told you not to go there.
Well, did you ever think that he was really going to listen to you?
No, but like.
You walk up to this door and you're like, Clarice, I don't know why you thought this was so dangerous. Looks fine to me. It just looks like a regular door. But it does look like a very locked door. The fact that it's emanating a thin black smoke and that it seems ominously cold, that doesn't seem weird to you. But it is locked and you don't have a key for it, so that is inconvenient.
I love being inconvenienced.
Julia.
Do you get me for the coffee?
Oh, boy.
Julia. Lynn went
Yes,
from...
I'm still here.
Okay, Lynn went from all the sound to none the sound.
Okay,
So-
well, I mean, Clarice already absorbed the door,
Mm-hmm.
and
You wanna
I see Rigby going to the door that Clarice was like, don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well now I'm gonna check for myself then.
Um,
What are you gonna do?
I mean,
Watch my fat ass.
I'm not gonna go where Rigby is going for self-preservation reasons.
I'm yelling at Rigby, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're yelling at Rigby. He's not doing a good, and I'm like, I must stay away from that.
Ryan can't hear you over the sound of his own theories.
Yep, basically. Let's see. What should I do? I mean, I could go observe the rest of the room, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff literally everywhere in here, y'all. And you're like, this one corner sure seems appealing.
Well, I'm following the dum-dum.
I love how you're very convinced it's Julia who needs babysitting, but honestly, the only person who's even shown they need babysitting is Ryan. Everyone's just like, yeah, look at that boy go.
Yeah, but Ryan can reach me. Ryan can reach me. Julia sure can.
Fair
Like,
enough.
she takes 2 steps and she's like...
It's all the books she's getting. It's that fucking bag of holding, man. If she stopped picking everything up.
The things! You never know when we might need them.
She's fucking okay. Well, you can bring Clarice with you anyway. You are beside each other, so...
Oh, I can take her with me.
Yeah,
that's true.
walking around together is... You can do that.
Take
Okay,
me with
well-
you so I can protect you, kind of.
Kind of.
I will, in fact, take you with me.
Okay, where are you
I'm
going?
gonna go... I mean, is it too far if I go here?
I'll let you get to the other side of the steps. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll
Okay.
allow it.
You're gonna have to drag Clarice with me.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Yeah, I don't think
would
you can
do it,
move.
but
I
I'm
don't.
busy.
I also don't think I've said it. So I don't think so. You can move each other. I think you can only move yourselves.
Yeah.
And I can move all of you.
So, in the meantime, knowing that Rigby is probably going to cause chaos and trying to, see if we can get anything else before bad things happen, I'm going to observe this corner.
To be fair, he's only done this to himself. Okay, you didn't want to check the door. You want to check the corner?
I'm going to check the corner first.
What, Ryan?
And I've been fine every single time.
He has.
That's true, though. Well, I mean, he got hand stabbed and then miraculously still has the use of his hand.
You gotta
I
give
haven't
him
taught a
this.
lesson, so...
I haven't learned my lesson. How can he when everything turns out fine? Like what? Like does a
what
bad
is
thing
this
has
comic
no
thing?
consequences? He's like, well, I guess I learned nothing from this. Fucking fair. Roll that
That's
observation.
That's why he's an actor. It's because he's a rich white boy that got ending everything to him, and he's just like, this is life.
Oh,
well, you
damn.
failed that observation roll. You walked over here, kind of like, Clarice, come with me. You guys get over to this side, and you're like, hey, look, there's a bunch of stuff over here. Clarice's like, what kind of stuff? And you're like, I don't know, stuff.
Just look at all the stuff here, man.
There sure is a lot of fucking stuff here, my dude.
Can I take her glasses and clean them off?
I'll let you do that as a free action. It won't help, but just for
like,
the
hey!
drama of it. And we're back to Preston in not Toyland. Preston in Waterworld?
Preston.
Joey.
Yeah, no, I'm listening. Just
Okay.
waiting for the screen to change.
Did it not change on your end?
No, just did. Just
Okay.
now.
Roll 20's just being a bitch. Alright, so you heard the breathy boy through the door.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, since I know somebody's in there, I'm gonna knock.
Gonna knock. Alright, test your influence for me, which is Preston's fucking main thing. Let's see if you can charm your way through this.
Did not.
Nope. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so, but this won't be. So,
Wait, what was so cute? Aww.
so Preston knocks on the door. Do you do one of those classic fucking horror movies like Hello? Anybody
No,
in
I'm
here?
just gonna knock. Is anybody in
Anyone
there?
there?
So you knock, and all of a sudden you hear and wet slopping across the floor towards the door. No one opens the door, but you can hear the breathing right on the other side of the door.
Oh, so it's another dog.
No, I think it's like a something.
Rat people.
Well, I got no reason to go in there.
Just Preston backflipping away from all the fucking combat I'm trying to give him.
Well, I mean, realistically, right? Like, there's no call to action. I know that it ate a bunch of people, but I'm still trying to get back to the party, right? Not
Yeah.
to eat.
That's true.
So I'll go check out a different. I'm just gonna assume, like, does the slopping sound big?
It does sound particularly, like, it doesn't sound large, but it does sound comparable in size to you. Like, with the
Right.
footsteps, sounded like something would be people-sized.
Right, and I know it's directly on the other side of the door, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. What's the door made out of?
Wood.
Is it rotted?
All of these doors have been kind of rotty.
Okay. I'm gonna try and shiv it through the door. Is that doable?
Shiv it with, what do you have equipped?
The sword.
Oh, shit, you do have a sword. Yeah, well, that could definitely go through rotted wood. I'll let you try for that. So, I guess this would be a strength test. Do you have a proficiency that could help you here?
I'm assuming no.
Possibly sleight of hand.
Oh yeah, like if I miss, then no, but I did get you.
Exactly. But you see, I got you all along. So I will let you roll a strength test, because this obviously you need to get through the door, but with advantage, saying you're using your sleight of hand proficiency.
Okay. Wow, fuck it, man. I mean, that's a busted roll, though.
Yeah, it should be 3, so that won't count. Do it again.
What? What if I just roll 2 more?
I mean, you're still getting to roll with advantage. Besides, I never said 1 success was enough.
Okay, so there's 2 successes.
Yeah, that one's 2 successes. Do you want to, like, roll with advantages to roll your thing twice and then take the one that has better? Do you want to... Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
I believe in you.
Yeah, 5. It's both 2 successes.
It's 2 successes either way. So you get it right through the door. You impale that thing. So all you hear is a wet slopping and then a on the other side of the door. And you kind of use the thing to pull the door open. And on the other side, you can see impaled right through the eye a large amphibian-like creature of human size. Slightly shorter than you, but still far too large for your liking, and you deduce that this must be the thing killing in this area. If only you had a bestiary to know if it were a pack animal or not.
But it's not dead, eh?
It's now impaled to the door through the eye and flapping gently against it with its flipper things. Flipper hands. Okay. But it is impaled to the door via the eye hole.
So I don't think it can get off the door then?
I mean, it might eventually.
Alright. I'm just going to peek in with the flashlight around the door and see if I can see anything in there.
You can see human remains behind him, so obviously he was having a little snicky snack. But, more importantly, you can see a glinting circle of what looks like gold, but possibly in the shape of a ship's steering wheel?
That's how you get your ship.
Yep.
Yeah, just in case what's happening. Okay, so roughly how much damage do you think sticking this thing in the face?
You'd have to enter combat to find out.
And remember, you have that thing.
Alright, hold on. So
Here's Toast, like, just desperately trying not to get into combat, whereas here's Ace desperately trying to get him into combat.
Yeah, so...
It really has been that, though.
I'm gonna let go of the sword and load my rifle and equip it.
Okay, so, wait, let go of it as in pull it, like, pull it out, or just let it in the door?
Because the fucker's in the door.
Okay.
Right? So he's gonna be there for at least a while, I assume, and I'm gonna take every opportunity I can to do some pre-damage.
Alright, so you are unequipping, so I'm gonna remove this temporarily from your inventory. I'm just gonna make a little side note here, just in case it comes back. And then equip your rifle you wanted?
Yep.
Your old-timey war rifle, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Equip it and load it.
Equip it and load it. Okay. I'll let you have that as a attack of opportunity. You have 9 rounds with your rifle.
Loaded?
Yeah, well, it's got 9 reloads left, so.
Okay, but every reload is an action?
No. In combat, you won't need to actively reload it. It's just to remember that you only have 9 shots.
So 9 before it breaks?
Yeah, it's an old-timey war rifle, so 1 shot, reload, 1 shot, reload. It won't break unless you're doing something stupid with it, but it will be out of ammo.
Oh, okay, yeah, because there's 9 in the magazine. There's 8 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did have it loaded. Yeah, I have that written down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then before I start the combat, can I just peek into my hat and see if I can get anything interesting? Since it's for free outside of combat, right?
Yeah, out of combat it is, I do believe that is your skill. It's not. You'd have to still roll a test for it. So roll an influence test before you enter combat.
Not good.
Sorry, it's not loading on my end. Oh, and then it came in all at once. Ooh, that was a fail. So that means going into... So you don't have anything that you can see. You look at your hat and you can't see anything manifesting yet. You can see it starting to try that little portal of sparkly magic you usually reach into, but it's not quite manifested yet. Also, by entering combat now, you'll be entering with your disadvantage hat rather than your advantage hat. With that said, they both have things in them, just different things. I don't know if you're keeping track on your end of what's in which hat and what is on each number, but that might have been wise. I can't send you my copy because it has all the answers, but if you want to know what you have so far, I can tell you if you want to write yourself a copy.
Nope. Can I enter combat by shooting it?
Yes, you can.
All right. 1 in the chest.
So
I want to damage the head in case it comes off.
You are using your rifle and you're using one thing. I think at close range you can put it against its head if you like.
No, it's not going to be an instant kill, is it?
It will absolutely not be. Let's see. Roll. I don't have your rifle plugged into you, I don't think. Hold on. I'm on reveal for a second. Your rifle is plugged into you, but let me just make sure it's correct. because I did diddle everybody's things. So, let me just double check that real quick to make sure that the macros are right for your rifle. Yeah, it's 3d6 and 1d8. Shit, that rifle slaps.
3d6 and 1d8?
Yeah, that rifle fucking hit. Ooh. Right against the back of his fucking skull. So just hit. Old time rifle is plugged into Preston, so it should be among the options when you touch your character.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it in one of the shoulders.
Oh, you weren't putting that against the back of his head?
Well, no, because if I put it against the head, I might help it get off of the skewer.
This is true. All right, but this will be your only chance to aim, so make it count.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, can I shoot the knee off?
Off, we'll see, but
Well,
you can shoot him.
Off as it comes, right?
Yeah, you can definitely shoot him in the leg if you want instead of the shoulder. Okay. Wow. Despite that being all the damage, you somehow still botched that so hard. Okay, so that hits for, was that 14? That is a
14 out of what? 26? It's not that bad.
14 out of 206.
What?
It is 206 health.
No, the total damage possible.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not bad. But also, I was wrong about that as well. It has 260 health.
Yeah, minus being stabbed in the eye.
Yeah, minus being stabbed in the eye. Which, hold on, let me just roll. As a DM, this isn't my calculator. Where's my calculator? There we are. Let me just do a little checky check to see how much that was. You did absolutely nail that roll, so I'll give it a d20. Okay, that's 2.
Are you dying, Kate?
No.
Okay. So I'll take a nice 50 off for the eye thing. So 260 minus 50. That's 210. That was quite a sizable move for the eye, and then you just did 14 damage, yes?
Classic.
Well, I mean, for the eye, it was also a surprise attack, kind of, right?
Yeah.
If he did... Oh, yeah, 14.
196. No. I mean, you've done quite a bit of damage, but now he's very angry. Flopping around by the door.
Very angry, right? It's boys.
So, he'll hit you back
boys.
with Gilman. It's a 6. That will hit you. So that it is 2... Is it D10? Oh, he only hits for 3. Boo! So you'll take 3 damage, Preston. Which is boringly low, but I guess you really fucked him up.
What's his range stuck to the door?
Actually pretty good, because he has extendable, little, like, fish finger things going on.
What is the range?
I mean, you haven't moved, you're standing directly in front of him, so...
Yeah, but I'm gonna move, that's why I want to know. I have a rifle, he has fingers.
You're right, that is true. He also... That's not his only move, though, just so you know. I can't actually tell you his range because you don't have a bestiary, but you are definitely in range at the minute.
Cool.
Only Lynn would know, and even then, probably not.
Yeah.
Only Lynn could theoretically know.
Theoretically, I could know. But will I know, is a question.
Lord knows.
We established she cannot read, she can only observe.
It's better than not being able to observe.
This is true.
Yeah, but you proved to us right after that you cannot observe.
Uh-oh,
So-
why did everybody start to go shitty, or is it my internet that's going? Oh no. Please
I
tell
don't
me I'm
see
not
Lynn,
timing
though.
out.
Oh no, I'm still here. I just, yeah, there we go.
Okay, it's good, it's good. Also, Joey, I'll let you finish this combat, since you're by yourself here.
Oh, okay, alright. Well, I'm going to shoot him again. I'm just going to keep shooting him until he's dead.
With the rifle?
Yeah.
So
Well,
hit
I
that...
got no other weapons, right?
I mean, you have your top hat. You always have your top hat.
So I could reach into the hat once a turn, I assume, right? At
Yes.
low cost?
At no
So
cost during combat, it's a move.
Okay,
You'd
so,
roll the hat.
Yeah, so I'll roll the hat.
Go for it.
That's influence, I think, right?
Yeah, well, it's plugged in the hat, so there's a button for top hat.
Oh, I did not hit top hat.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you got 16 in your disadvantage hat. 16. Oh, we haven't had 16 yet. Interesting.
What will it be? Drum roll, please.
Okay.
Please be something useless.
Actually, weirdly not. No, Fishhook is on the... it is there. He's had Fishhook before. So...
Yeah,
I know.
Oat ore.
That's actually not bad.
Okay.
Ah.
What kind of
Smash
handles
it.
are on this door?
What?
What kind of handles are on this door?
The door?
Yeah.
It's one of those, like, little pull handles, the little, like, circle ones that you just kind of yank.
Oh, like an old school knob?
Yeah. Well, like, the little... Like, it's like a iron circle on a little, like, knocker thing, and you just kind of grab that and pull the door open and close it back. Those.
Okay.
Like, old-timey castle-looking motherfucking things. Old.
Alright.
Let me see if I can find one. Take a picture of it.
So, I'm gonna lure the, I'm gonna lure the paddle and see if I know anything about it. Like, what its magical properties are.
What?
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 Well, because everything that comes
Lynn!
out,
For fuck's sake!
yeah,
What?
everything out of the hat is magic, right? So,
Yeah.
until I figure out how magical it is, I don't want to hit this thing with a healing oat ore. You know what I mean? So
Oh, it's not that kind of, you're good.
It's just a regular boat ore, no?
Yeah, it's just a regular boat ore. It would just be a bludgeony weapon.
Didn't we establish that everything that was in the hat was magical?
Yeah, it is magical.
exactly. So it has some sort of magical property, which I would like to know what it is before I use it. So I want to do a lore test.
Okie dokie. Reactionary? I'll give it to you. Okay, so you find out that this ore is mostly, if you were going to use this weapon, bludgeoning damage, but it would not work on things with weaknesses, would not give you a working advantage like you normally would have for wood against things that are weak to wood, or water-based things that are weak to water. It will just be neutral damage. So
it's less than good.
Yeah, I mean, it's your disadvantage hat. You could still bop someone with it pretty hard. It is, like, thick.
I'll be shooting, I think. Yeah.
I mean, it gives you something to hit him with when your gun runs out, which it will.
Yeah. Alright,
so hold on, let me just Gilman you. 7 hits. It's 1. Hits you for 9.
Okay, I'm gonna... Hold on. I'm not gonna take that.
You're not gonna take that sitting down.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the, you can't see me.
Ah. Hit me with that will test. You're sure gonna try to do it.
Slightly over.
Oh, you succeed. So, move however you would like to. It's a 1 square radius. Straight line. So he went to go reach out for you, and you're like, ugh, fuck that. And it's back to you. Are you going to hit him again with that gun, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'm going to blast him.
Ooh, this not
good.
bad. This... It's not the worst. It's 12.
Shit.
So... At this point, he would enter Berserk mode, so I will give you the option to attempt to reason with him, if you like, to skip the combat, because if not, he's about to become a lot to handle.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So, if you wish, you could either use a skill or roll your influence to see if you can convince him to let you go.
Well, I mean, it doesn't speak, right?
You have not spoken to it, so you do not know that.
Well, I mean, when I knocked, I asked if anybody was there. There was no...
He didn't answer you. That doesn't mean he can't answer you, to be fair.
Okay.
Cannot and will not are two different things. You also still have a bun in your inventory, according to this, Joey.
Okay, I could have swore I ate that. But I'll take it free.
No, you did not want to eat it.
Yeah, I remember you saved it. Actually, distinctly remember that.
Thank you. Okay, well, I will use the deception then, since that's also an influence, right? But
yeah, so deception is an influence-based skill, so you would be proficient in that. I mean, you do have that proficiency. So, roll influence with advantage.
No good.
And then very good. So I assume you're taking the second one?
The second one was busted.
Yeah, well, it's split over two text boxes, but it was still 4. 6 and 1 and 6 and 1.
Oh, that's fucking annoying.
It is, but that is 2 successes, so that is enough. It was just a test, so 1 success would have been fine. So tell me, canonically, like in story, what you would have said to him to distract him or deceive him into letting you fucking go.
Yeah, I'll just, since I've got the bun, maybe I'll pull it out. Try and trick him into thinking that I'm bringing more food. Something along those lines, right? Because I don't know if it speaks English.
Okay.
So maybe I'll just toss the bun, see what it does, react to that.
So you offer the fish boy your bun, and as a gesture of hopeful friendship, or at least so you're hoping it will be perceived, he reaches out his little webbed fingers and grabs the bun with his sopping wet hand, looks at it, confused, tastes it, licks it a little bit, smiles, or what you perceive as a smile, but it is rank, with his sharp, teethy teeths, and he pockets that in what you assume is a pocket. Maybe it was a skin fold. You definitely do not want to think about it that hard. He just kind of puts that in there and goes, friend.
Okay.
And then...
Isn't he still impaled on the door?
He got... Once you blast somebody with a rifle, he's going to come off that door.
Oh.
So...
Imagine, he's just like...
friend.
Yeah. So I'm gonna snag my sword then, right out of the door.
You go to move towards the sword, and I just need you to roll a influence saving throw. So, number of successes will matter.
2?
2 successes. Okay. You inch towards it, and you see him wince a bit and become a little bit hostile. So you tentatively kind of go slowly. But as you get closer, you see he's placated by the taste of this bun and allows you to take back your sword. So I'll allow that to go back into your inventory.
Okay. Well, combat's over, so you can throw it back.
So you do get to keep that sword. You are at 7 rifle rounds, by the by.
Yeah.
And back to the party in the Mausoleum.
Before we start, do we stop here for today because it's almost midnight over there?
I think we can do one more time.
Okay, one more turn.
It's just how I just want to make sure that we don't enter combat.
Yeah, if we're about to enter combat in this turn, then I won't
No
stop.
one in the Mausoleum is anywhere near combat.
Okay, cool.
Except for
That was
me.
the question, basically.
We likely won't have another round of combat. You would have to do some fuckery to make it into combat in the Mausoleum at the minute.
I mean, we
Let me
have
tell
Ryan.
you. Ryan just
Hi,
eyes
have
that
we met?
statue. Just keeps looking at it like, wow, it sure would be nice to throw hands on that weird fucking thing again.
The next thing that you know, Ryan just like jump on it.
He's running out
Like
of appendages
full
to
body.
touch it with, so...
He like runs and bear tackles it.
Yeah.
Ooh, would you really want to do that front on? That's where all the squishy important bits are.
I mean,
So-
isn't that what he did with the statue outside the mausoleum?
Yes. That is true. Alright, tits and guns. It's up to you. You have the key.
Tits and Guns heard that there was a door with a keyhole. Tits and Guns is gonna go stick her key in the hole.
Alrighty, I'll let you walk up to the keyhole as...
Wait.
Hmm?
Did Ryan tell Tits and Gun that also have a keyhole? Because there's 2 doors with a keyhole.
Okay, yes, but
I'm doing them in order.
Okay.
I was going to say, more importantly, do we really want to open that door?
No, I was just
I'm
asking.
curious.
Order of discovery. Was it over here?
Yeah,
This door?
that's the door
Yeah,
right
that
there.
door.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that.
So, you are going to just walk up and key it. I'll let that be one action, that's fine. So,
Right. She like already had the key in hand. Is like, oh.
do you have any doubt that Lilith walked up, did not put this key away? It was just like, dude, and straight up.
This is kind of the way it played out, right? Went into the box, pulled out a key. They said there was a keyhole, so I kept the key in my hand. Why would I put it away?
Exactly. Like, hey, there's a key here. Guys, there's a keyhole on this door. Well, would you look at that?
And also it throbbed.
Yeah, true. It did throb. So, walks over to there, sticks the key in, and the door unlocks.
Oh.
Let me just... Do you want to peek inside?
Yeah.
Hey,
a
don't
peek.
forget to take back your key just in case.
Oh, the key's gone.
Fuck.
Just disintegrated.
Whoosh.
Ooh. Hallway.
Let me
Ooh.
just summon Lilith here.
Okay, Lilith just went for it.
I asked.
She's just like, bye.
Well,
Yeah,
she didn't go
no,
in. She just took a peek. for
Yeah,
now.
peeking in,
I'm
and you
peeking
see
in.
hallway. You can't see the rest of this map if I've done it right. Yep, nope, you can't. It's fine.
We see hallway. Although we see also like the
Like,
bend of the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't really do anything about that. So, you staying in there, or you peeking in and walking in, or just peeking in?
Right
She's
now,
gonna
I'm
walk
peeking
in.
in.
Okay, just peeking in. Okie
She's
dokie.
just gonna leave us again.
Swing the door open and basically be like, it worked.
It did. It did work immediately. Ooh.
So, just so y'all know, I said it out loud to you guys that the key opened the door.
So
Okay.
you guys do know that is where Lilith went. It is not a mystery. Y'all know.
Please don't go off without us.
You're
No,
not.
no, don't worry. I'll go follow.
Yes, don't worry about that. Back
Well, now
to...
we're more worried.
Yes, and now we're not any less worried. Back to the mausoleum. And Clarice.
Okay.
Remember that I just told you that there's a bunch of stuff here. I couldn't observe better.
Yeah. There's also 2 doors that no one has looked at.
I'm gonna go like over here and observe what's around me. Like that's a door, right?
Nope. There's a door
No,
here,
the door
and there's
is,
a door
yeah.
here. I said that when we came in. I don't know why there's 4 sets of steps and only 8 sets of steps and only 2 doors. I guess if you want to walk the weirdly long way to a door for no fucking reason whatsoever, you can.
No, just go look at that door.
Okay, hit me with an observation roll.
It's bad.
It is bad. As you come
Is
up,
this
to the
not
door,
worse?
Wait, can I describe it?
go for it.
As I come up the step, I just fell on my face.
Just whoop. Just like, hey, there's another door over here. Go onto the ground.
Yes.
But
And I'm just like, oh,
ooh.
oh, that's not good.
As Clarice picks themselves up and tries to regain their dignity a bit from that fall, hoping no one saw that, but of course Julia saw that. Julia's right
There's a
fucking
little bit
there.
of blood over here.
I'm just like, you got a little,
You feel weirdly compelled to touch the door. In fact, you can't stop yourself from touching the door. The
Oh,
door's
shit.
beckoning you to touch this door. And there's
Before-
just something about it that makes you touch this door. Oh no, it's happening. It's happening. You're going to touch this door. Nope, you have a feeling, alright, and the feeling is I'm touching this door. You rolled a nat 1. Okay, this is what's happening.
Well, I fell on my face. Isn't that enough?
Nope, that's just lovely flavor. It's not enough. As Clarice goes to touch this door, Julie, are you watching this?
Yes, I am.
Okay. As
She watched me fall on my
Clarice
face, of course.
Well, I
goes
mean,
to-
I watched her fall on her face and went like, ooh.
You could have turned around, I don't know. Secondhand embarrassment. You touch this door, and then are sucked inside.
Oh no, guys!
Yes.
Fucking
Guys!
hell.
Oh, yes. Hold on, let me just drag
So
the players over here.
I'm
I
just
let
saying.
Lilith and Rigby know.
I'm just saying. I hope that someone come and get me this time.
You're sucked into this dark room. Bookshelves are behind you, bookshelves in front of you. Looks like no path forward. I will
I
give
have to
that was-
reposition, I think, to find her.
Do you guys see the... Did I put you on the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
hole? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's spoopy. I will go
That's
back
me.
briefly to the mausoleum. You do have a secondary action. I'll just give you 1 second, because everyone who can see that... Julia said she shout out to the others, which is a free action, which means everyone can see this, including Lilith, because Lilith was not just kind of stuck her head in, was like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah, just kind of like in the doorway.
So Julia alerts everyone's attention to this. I'm just going to move you a little bit over here so you could have seen that rather than being stuck behind that pillar. I'm going to say that you just kind of advanced when she fell. So you shout out to the others.
Guys! Clarice just got absorbed by a door!
Uh-oh.
And you
I'm on
each
my
will
way.
have a reactionary action. So Julia, you're closest. What do you do?
Let's see. What do I do?
Go observe the door. Have a natural one and come with me.
Not one.
Well, I
No, no.
actually would
Going
go
to the
observe
door.
the door.
You get one free reactionary action. One
Okay.
thing. So going would be the action if you choose that.
Okay, well, I think I will approach the door. Just,
Okay, next
A little.
closest is Lilith. Nope, Rigby.
There's no way. I'm also coming to send help.
Alright, and Lilith. What do you want to do?
She just leave us and go for the hallway.
I mean,
That's not no!
it's a tough decision.
Also, remember that door did absolve. That key's gone. Door swallowed
Yeah.
it.
That's the thing. Mystery hallway? Follow somebody else who's in danger. Again.
Again. Also, she's our party cleric.
Yeah.
To the top part.
Oh, it's the Canadians who had the.
Lilith,
Oh, okay.
It's fucking embarrassing.
what are you gonna do? This is your reactionary thing. So you could use this moment to slip into the hallway. You could use it to come with everybody else. You could use it to prep a skill, whatever you want to do. This is your reaction.
You could even just stand around and go, oh, fuck.
It's true, I could.
Yeah, but it is a free action, so it would be remiss to waste it.
So
You
you
know.
could really
Hey,
put some
if you want to go for the hallway, I would not
I
be
think I'm gonna
mad.
put a lot of effort into the fucking stand frozen in the door, torn between two decisions.
I mean, you could do that, but also, like Sky said, you can go use this as a
Like, I
free
would not
action to
be
get you
mad.
in there. There's 3 people over there. So
I went to the door because I was closest. That was it.
Yeah, no, I continue with
helpful.
I am frozen in indecision. And
Okay.
that is what my character will do.
all right, frozen
Okay.
and indecision it is. So back to Clarice, who should not be on this
So, like,
map
look
at the minute.
Look at the hallway. Look at my friends. Look at the hallway. Look at my friends.
You
Just
know the
have an
Zac
existential crisis.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know the Zac Efron meme of like the.
That. So, meanwhile, while that is all happening outside, Clarice, you are inside.
Alright.
You are in this dark room, surrounded by books in a dark, echoey chamber. You're beside what looks like, well, you can't quite tell, a glowing cylinder of some sort.
Actually, out of curiosity, was she able to hear when I said, "Guys, I think Clarice got absorbed by a door"?
Depends
when she was inside?
how soon to being, like, did you say it as it was happening or after it was happening?
I said it after.
Then no.
Okay.
Great.
Because like I wouldn't say she got absorbed by a door while it was happening because I was just too shocked of like.
I mean,
what?
you could have been like, guys, and that part she would have heard, but like
Okay.
if you said it while
Like-
she was while it was happening, but if you waited full on in shock till it was done happening and then said something, then no.
Okay.
Okay, so I just assumed I am by myself.
Yeah, well, you know that Julia did see you bail and hit the fucking floor, so you're hoping at least that maybe she saw this.
He's like, at least my embarrassment serves some purpose.
Yeah.
No, I'm like the spirit in you.
The spirits know. So, you are now on the other side of the story. You have one action left.
It's gonna be that.
Observation roll. So, you observe this darkened room. You go to touch the door, but it is now solid. You do not feel the ability to enter through it to return to the rest of the party. And you see in front of you 2 bookshelves that are floor to ceiling, blocking your path, but you aren't certain how you would progress past them if there weren't a way for them to move. You also see a large glowing cylinder beside you, but you're not quite certain what that does. And books wall to wall. You can explore any of those things, but that will be for your next turn. Back to the Mausoleum, and everyone else. Rigby, you are now over there. You didn't put yourself all the way at the door, I see. You're still at the end of the steps. Was that intentional, or was that just where your screen tapped out?
No, I just put it there. It's a random part that's somewhat close to the action.
Okay. Wise.
If someone would touch the door without thinking, would be Rigsby. This is my hope.
This is your hope. Well, Rigby, it is your turn.
She's betting.
Remember, talking is a free action, so you can ask Julia what she saw, because you guys didn't super see what happened.
Alright. What's going on over here?
Well, I mean, I saw Clarice completely faceplant while she was going towards the door. That was quite embarrassing.
You could have left that part out.
Could have, but won't.
No, of course not. But after she got up, like, it looked as if she was being, like, pulled towards the door, and then once she touched it, she just vanished.
Okay, my hand now engulfs in flames.
Oh my god.
Let me...
Okay, hold on.
No,
Which hand?
No.
Which hand?
No.
This is gonna matter.
Me? I don't think this is a good idea.
Which hand?
Right hand.
Your right hand? Okay, so not the hand with the mark on it.
Nope.
Okay. So you light that bad boy up.
No, Rigby, I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm in a fucking library, don't.
I don't think we should do this. You know what happens when we light things on fire? Bad things happen when we light things on fire.
Since when?
That's always...
Historically, for him, literally never.
Exactly.
Historically for me, always.
Well,
Every single time there's been fire.
What are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna burn this wall fire and try to break it down.
Okay. Hit me with the great balls of fire. I think it's Fire Fist on your person.
Clarice, I'm sorry I tried.
13. Honestly, you know what you didn't try? The door. Touching it at all.
It wasn't my turn yet.
I didn't work with the statue. I'm learning my lesson.
I wish you were. Let me just see the door. Nice. So you go, I got this. Fucking flame on, like Johnny fucking Flame over there. You walk over to go punch the door with your fire fist, and as you hit the door, you feel a tingling in your left hand, in your marked hand. But as you hit the door with the fire, nothing happens. It literally puts out your fire fist, and then you're just standing there, fist against the door, slightly confused. But your other hand feels like it's throbbing, like it's reacting to the door. Just gonna scoot you over there.
Oh. Of course, I touch it. I just go through.
You do have another action.
I guess touch the door with my left hand.
He didn't roll a fucking nat 1, Sky. so you know. So you want to touch it with your other hand.
Yeah, the one that's reacting to it.
So I need you to roll a will saving throw first, and then influence. oh my god, you're so fine. You're not scared at all. You're like, well, this is what I gotta do. This worries you 0%. Very on brand.
Influence?
And then influence. Oh my god.
There's no stopping Rigby.
There isn't. There's no stopping him. He's like, huh, that's weird. Places his hand on the door. Meanwhile, Julia's there, very alarmed, being like, what the fuck? Not again. This is another person touching the door. But as...
Maybe we should have observed the door before touching the door.
As Rigby places his hand with certainty onto the door, it lights up. You can see the symbol ignite on his hand in a light, faint purple glow. As he touches it against the door glows yellow and unlocks.
Oh. Well, I suppose that works.
Which would not have happened if it did not touch its statue.
True.
You didn't have it to touch it twice.
Yeah, well, you know.
Rigby gains Elder Sign.
So now, your hand has now fully formed from a star-shaped mark into the actual Elder Sign, which I will Google a picture of so that way you can see what I'm talking about. And now, when you touch things with your hand that have a connection to the Yellow King, or any of his magics, so not the general monsters, but the Yellow King, you can dispel these things, or any of the old gods, to be fair, because now, for my Lovecraft aficionados, you'll have noticed that Joey has encountered a different god than Haster. So, if you touch anything to do with any of the Elder Gods, Ryan, you can dispel them with the magic that is now infused into your left hand. Provided you don't lose the left hand.
I mean, I won't.
Well,
Bold
hopefully.
words. I mean, it's Ryan, so fucking probably not, but...
Lilith, we opened the door, apparently.
So, good of you to appraise her of what's going on across the way. That's the Elder Sign for people if they want to look at it. And Julia, it is your 2 moves.
Well,
The door's now open in
first I
front
will
of you
look
and
at the Elder
Rigby.
Sign. Ooh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. The door's now open.
Well, talking is a free action. so
Fucking is a free action? What?
I said talking!
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard fucking is a
I
free
heard that
action.
too.
I was like, shit, what are you planning?
I said
Just fuck
talking!
Frisbee in the doorway and leave me to die.
I was like, wow, the Bone siblings have been a terrible influence on you.
We killed him.
Oh my god.
No! I said talking! So, as we've established, talking is a free action. So I tell Lilith, the door was opened by Rigby somehow? So, I think we should, go in and take a look. So, my first action is I take a peek inside the door to see if I can, first of all, see Clarice.
I don't know if you're keeping good notes or not, Ryan, but there's the write-up for your move. So, wait, Lilith, did you were listening, or were you still paralyzed in fear and not able to understand Julia?
I mean, I heard her.
Do you want to actually go?
You are under no obligation to move. I just need to know if your character registers her words, or if she's just too shaken.
No, my character registers her words.
Okay.
Whether the decision has been made is not yet clear.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to appraise Lilith of the situation.
Which is good. That is important. For once, you guys are actually playing as a team and not just running off like fools. I like it. Picasso. Okay. So...
Completely running off like a fool.
with the exception of Preston.
That's my whole thing right now.
To be fair, yeah. That is. But the rest of you, teamwork. And whatever the hell Ryan is doing. Making the dream work. That's what he's doing, you know? That's what it is.
Essentially, yes.
Teamwork and making the dream work. Okay, so, you peek in and you see that same library setting, but you can't see Clarice.
No, that's not good.
Clarice, however, can see that the door is open and can see you guys looking in.
Oh, thank God you opened the
Interesting.
door.
They can't
So
hear
I
you
don't
either.
hear her either.
No.
That's what I thought. I'm just like, Clarice, you here?
Spirits, why are you doing this to me?
Just spirits gently, 'cause we can.
Cause we can.
No, they don't respond. You actually feel cut off from them.
Great.
Okay.
I'm just going to...
So I guess my next move is to actually go into the corridor then. Well, where Clarice is, except I don't see her.
So
Does she face through me?
you try to enter, but it feels like there's a barrier preventing you from passing.
Oh.
Rigby, since you're right in the vicinity, you also feel like it would prevent you from walking through the door. But you guys can stand in the doorway looking in.
We just can't enter the actual thing.
Yeah.
Okay. The door is unlocked. We can see inside. We can't go in.
Yes.
Okay. It's not letting me in.
That's what you said.
So, what do you want to do with your second move?
I mean, I'll roll an observation to see if there's anything else I can suss out because I didn't know what Clarice knew about the room.
Yeah, you did not know. So, hit me with that observation roll. I'm just making Ryan visible at the minute.
I got one. Yay!
You did. How did I end up... Bat Daddy Vlad? Oh, what the oh, right, you can... Oh, that's right, you can talk as any character. That makes sense. I was like, what the fuck? How is Bat Daddy talking? It's...
That's what I was thinking earlier, but I'll just, like, let it go.
Fucking some free action.
Well, to be fair, that's probably what Rigby was doing when he was yeeted all those times. So.
I mean,
That's
we
what
all
you
know that
established.
Rigby lays some pipe, so that's definitely... You'll never know what mysterious adventures he was up to. A magician never reveals his secrets. And while Rigby's not a magician, he cosplays one enough to have gained the skill.
Yep.
So, Julia, you failed? No, you didn't fail. You didn't fail that
I
observation.
didn't fail.
So, you see the room full of books, same description that Clarice got. However, for you can see, and so can Rigby, by the way, see that certain books on the bookshelves that are blocking the path are glowing.
Oh.
I cannot see that, but they can.
Yes.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, so this is just out of a metagaming question. Like,
yes.
If Clarice moved anything in the on the bookshelves, would we see it?
Well, I don't know. You guess you'd have to try that.
Okay.
But there's definitely some sort of a puzzle going on here.
We can't go in, but she's in, and she could perhaps influence the things that are in there for us to see.
Exactly. Looks like you might have to be each other's eyes and hands if you want to get through this one.
I would not want Ryan to be my hands.
Nope.
That is 10 on 10 who I want to be my hands. I don't know what you're talking about.
He does have fire hands.
He also has grab hands. Like, how many asses does it spank? And those things catch fire all the time.
We're in the library. He has firepower. I'm
To be
not
fair,
sure about this.
you're in the library. They're in the doorway. So he also has a magic fucking dispelling hand now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I touch this
So-
wall that's in front of me with my hand?
You can't. It's like an invisible barrier. So even if you were to reach out, you would
Even
also...
the bear is stronger than my god slaying hand.
Yeah. Well, it's less a god barrier and more a dimensional one. So
your magic only works on god spells.
Mm-hmm. This is more like a state of being thing than a magic reaction. So Preston,
I'll be back. I'm just going to the bathroom.
Preston, you are fast with this little fish boy here, but he seems to be your friend now that you fed him. Because apparently you're the animal whisperer. Like, I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah.
You just keep making animal friends, like a Disney princess. So...
Okay. So, I'm going to, well, I mean, you're already saying we're friends, right?
I mean, he asked you tentatively if you guys were friends, and you just kind of gently grabbed the sword, but you didn't hurt him with it again.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't.
So the sword.
You didn't tell him you were friends.
Way, right.
Yeah. You're equipping the sword again and putting away your gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just gotta make note of that.
So I'm gonna try and influence him.
Okay.
Just to solidify the old friendship. And clicking on my characters. Right.
Is the influence putting him in your fucking hat like a goddamn Pokemon, or is it actually...
Spoilers. Yes. Yeah, alright. Can I do that part?
Alright, go for it. Roll that influence. The last thing I have is a Bat Daddy Vlad here, so... If you hit it, I'm not...
So I want to roll the influence first to kind of open up a dialogue and see if I can get some information about what he is, what he's doing here, and also what's going on with the boat.
The boat wheel? Okay, yeah. So hit me with that influence roll, and then ask your questions. Okay, so you succeeded. So ask him what you want to know specifically.
So what are you doing here?
I live here. I'm not doing
Alone?
The fish voice continuously because my throat is killing me.
Yeah. Alone?
No, with family.
Where's your family?
We are everywhere. We are the marsh. This is the marsh.
You ever want to leave the marsh?
Why would we leave? The marsh is our home.
Yeah, but you could leave with me and go adventuring, see the world.
There is no world beyond the marsh. Everything else is a faded dream.
Okay, cool. You want to dream inside my hat?
I do not wear clothes.
Okay. All right. What's up with the boat? What's up with the boat steering wheel?
The boat is a faded dream, like the outside world. Once we dreamed. Once we came from the outside world. Many brought things, like boats. But there's no need for that in the marsh. We are the marsh. The marsh is our home.
Uh-huh. Where'd you last see the boat that faded?
Well, the boat, I do not know. I have this, and he gestures to the golden boat steering wheel. It is gold, our main commodity in the marsh. For we are the marsh, and the marsh gives us all we need.
Alright, can we trade for the gold?
What do you have?
So I'm gonna pull out what to me is junk. It's a rose-scented envelope.
Okay.
But it smells nice, right? And right now he smells like shit. So I'm just gonna waft it in front of him. Give him a break from the marsh being everything. Maybe he can remember what the rest of the world was like.
Okay. Let's see. So you want to deceive him into believing the rest of the world? What are you...
No, I don't want to deceive him. I want to remind him that there's more than the marsh. And while I do it, I want to do some tricks. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's gone. Ah, it's behind your flipper. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you want to do some sleight of hand. You want to do some magic here. So I'll let you roll. You know what? I'll let you use one focus, if you would so please, to use your actual skill sleight of hand rather than the proficiency, with advantage. And then you can choose if you want to use that to steal the item, weapon, or clue, which is the clue, I would say, or / item.
No,
so,
I want to trade. I definitely want to trade.
You want to trade. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to rip them off. The idea is to make it look fancier than it is. You know what I mean? More interesting than it is. Because
he wants to do the thing that the colonizer did. Like, ooh, shiny things, take it.
Yeah.
No. More like here's something different. Here's something that you don't have that you can't get in the marsh.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like here's something that's not rotted food and sleeping.
Okay.
Something special.
Alright, I'll still let you use your focus skill for that, if you want, rather than... Well, I see you rolled an influence test and you did succeed. So do you want to use that, or do you want to use your focus skill to extremely succeed?
That was previous, wasn't it? The influence? That was to get my questions
answered.
answered.
Okay, so do you want to use your focus skill, and then you will just gain the item with your trade caveat, since that's your preference. Though I am letting you know you can take it, period. But I see your goal is to make a friend here rather than just
exactly. Yeah, I don't want
take
to throw that away. I've already spent the I've already spent the point.
Okay, you spent the focus point?
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes it with his little flipper web hands and he looks at it. And he just kind of sniffs it gently and he's like, "Ooh, this smell brings me back to the dreams of outside the marsh. I will keep this. You have made a friend this day. We have a long life and a longer memory. You may have what you like in my cabin. We will meet again."
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna flip the cabin then.
And he disappears.
Wait, we are still talking about the fish boy, right?
Yeah, Preston's there. Preston's fine.
Okay.
Preston didn't disappear.
Mr. Fishboy.
Yeah, Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir. Well, technically his name is Gilman Marsh.
The fish man.
His name is Gilman Marsh.
Wait, what?
His name is Gilman Marsh.
Gilman Marsh.
So, yes, Gilman has left.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip the cabin since you said I can have whatever I like.
Yep. In your previous observation roll, you saw that there was a golden steering wheel, and you could see that there were some bones, and also you can see that there is a golden fish hook as well, and a golden tiara. So you can take as little or as much of that as you please.
I mean, I'll take them all, but I'm gonna toss the bones into the hat for the dog.
Hold on, let me see your inventory. Oh, the rose-scented envelope is gone, right?
Yeah.
So, let me just note that. Just so I have eyes on where that went. So, whoop. And you used your bun. So, 1, 2... I will count the rifle rounds as existing within the rifle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So technically 7. You have 3 slots left in your inventory.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. You have the fish light equipped, so that's not in your inventory. Sorry. And same with the pirate sword. They are equipped. They're not in your inventory.
Yeah, exactly. So I have the.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. You have 5 spots in your inventory.
5 spots free or 5 spots total?
Both, as you have 10 slots in your inventory and 5 are used. Everyone has 10 slots in their inventory with the exception of Lynn.
Okay, so the
I
temporary.
have a bag of holding.
That you burned.
Yes,
Yeah.
the temporary stuff disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now, if you want to know what's in your inventory, you have the old-time war rifle with 5 rounds. You have...
Well, that's not right.
7 rounds. 7 rounds, sorry. I was reading the thing below it. You have 5 rifle rounds that do not go to this gun. You have 3 cursed bullets, a dog bone, a fragment of broken mirror, cursed, and a fleur-de-lis key.
Okay, hold on a sec. Because I was updating.
Okay.
Okay, so as I have it, I'm supposed to have 18 rifle rounds total.
You have 5 from a S11 service rifle that you do not have. You have 7 rounds remaining for your old-time war rifle. You have 3 cursed
12.
bullets. What?
That's 15.
Yeah, the 3 cursed bullets. Dog bone, cursed mirror fragment, and fleur-de-lis key. So you have 15. You just counted all the bullets you have in one slot, which you probably shouldn't have done, as they're 3 different kinds of thing.
No, I didn't. I put 20 rifle rounds that I had, plus the 3 curse bullets separate.
Well,
yes, but you have 2 different kinds of rifle rounds.
Yeah, you have 5 for your S11 service rifle, which you don't have. You don't have that rifle. That is the rifle that you gave to Kate, I believe.
I never gave a rifle to Kate. She gave me a rifle.
She gave you a rifle, right. Those you had, right. When you searched those, it didn't work in either of the guns you guys had. So you just have those bullets. You did take them with you. You have 3 cursed bullets as well. You have a dog bone. You have the old-time rifle with 7 rounds remaining in the magazine, and you have a broken mirror fragment cursed and the fleur-de-lis key.
Okay, I also have the cursed leather book.
You used it, I believe, to get Greatest Showman.
You did.
No. The cursed leather book from way back.
The one you
open it.
The one that you dropped on the floor and that whole thing upstairs with Carice, you do not have that anymore.
No, Kate picked it up and gave it to me.
She gave it back to you?
Yeah, there was the whole thing.
Ooh, right now I have it listed as in her inventory.
No, she handed it to me.
Okie dokie. Well, that's one less slot. I'll give it back to you.
So you have 4 open slots.
I don't know where the dog bone came from.
I also don't remember, but it's neither here nor there because you do have it.
Okay, so dog bone
it was
came from
Lynn.
that then.
Oh, it was Lynn. Lynn gave it to you.
Okay, so we're just gonna toss that into the hat then.
Okay.
Alright, it'll get to the dog.
Into the hat it goes.
Yeah.
So the cabin has the tiara, the steering wheel, and the bone fragments.
Okay, so I've got a gold boat steering wheel, gold tiara, and a gold fishhook.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you took all of that
from
stuff.
Your regular fish.
Yeah.
An upgrade from your regular fish hook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and gold fish hook. And the bone fragments, you leaving those? You taking those? What are you doing with those?
Into the hat for the dog.
Into that. Okay, go.
Why are they making me knit cows in the ground?
Because they suck.
They do.
Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Not bad. And I think, gang, that is where we will end off for today.
I think so.
So, as I know it to be at the minute, we have Preston making friends with the Marsh family. So, Preston making friends with Gilman Marsh, gaining...
Oh, as in the Gilman Hotel.
Yeah. Family heirlooms. Tits and guns.
Innsmouth all over.
Indeedy. Lilith found entry to mystery cellar.
I know it.
Clarice is in the spectral library. Rigby and Julia are attempting to rescue Clarice. There we go.
God, I took their tiara.
Yeah, you took a bunch of family heirlooms. That may or may
that's
not
not
be an issue later.
It definitely will be an issue later.
I mean, can I leave the tiara?
Nope, you've already taken it.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna put it back on the next turn.
I mean, think about it this way. You did make friends with Gilman Marsh, and that might come in handy later, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna use it to prove that we friends.
You sure are gonna try. We'll see what the dice say about that.
Park it there again?
Gilman did say to take whatever he wanted.
Yep, he did say that. Oh, right. Can't forget about Rigby's magic hand.
Issue him a citation. You should put a blue on it.
What powers does the Elder Sign truly hold? So, this is where we'll end our session for this week, gang. As it stands, Preston has now made friends with the Gilman family. Lilith has found an entrance to the mystery cellar. Clarice is stuck in the spectral library, while Rigby and Julia attempt to save her. And what is up with Rigby's new magical hand? Guess we'll find out next week.
Tune in next time on...
My brain is always like, Dragon Ball Z!